Hello everyone and welcome to part 3 of HHD Unit 3 Area of Study 2 Promoting Health and Wellbeing. In this video we'll be looking at dot point 5, initiatives to promote healthy eating in Australia, including the Australian Dietary Guidelines, the work of Nutrition Australia, and the challenges in bringing about dietary change. Promoting healthy eating in Australia, the Australian Dietary Guidelines. The guidelines were developed by the federal government to provide advice relating to the types and amount of food that should be consumed by individuals. The guidelines aim to prevent, limit, and decrease the rates of diet-related conditions, chronic diseases, and develop healthy patterns. The 5 guidelines are as follows. ADG 1. Only eat the foods required to meet your energy needs and participate in regular physical activity. ADG 2. Eat from the 5 food groups daily and drink plenty of water. ADG 3. Limit intake of foods high in sugar, salt, saturated fat, and alcohol. ADG 4. Encourage, support, and promote breastfeeding. ADG 5. Care for your food. Prepare and store it safely. Promoting healthy eating in Australia, the Australian Guide to Healthy Eating. Whilst it is not stipulated in the study design that you need to know what the Australian Guide to Healthy Eating is, I would recommend being familiar with it. That's why I've included a picture of it and a little bit about it. So I've included 2 dot points here, which are perfect for background knowledge. So it is a visual representation of the types and amounts of foods that should be consumed by individuals, and it is ideal for children and those with limited health literacy, as it is easily understood and quite accessible as well. Nutrition Australia. Nutrition Australia is a non-government organisation concerned with promoting optimal health and wellbeing for all Australians through encouraging healthy food habits and regular physical activity. Nutrition Australia has many roles. These include to provide menu assessments for organisations such as hospitals and schools to ensure that the food provided is nutritious and limited in trans fats, publish free recipes for nutrient-dense dishes on their website, prepare and design publications that cover topics such as weight loss, and consult the food manufacturing industry. Nutrition Australia also developed the Healthy Eating Pyramid, which is a food selection model. It is a simple visual guide to the types and amounts of food that individuals should be consuming for good health. On this slide, I've just included what the Healthy Eating Pyramid looks like in case you haven't seen it before, so feel free to pause this video and take some notes if necessary. Challenges in bringing about dietary change. Before I begin elaborating on the 3 I've listed on this slide, I just want to emphasize the importance of being familiar with other challenges, because there are so many and you never know, in the exam or in your SAC, you may be asked to identify what the challenge is in a particular case study. And if you don't know any more than the 3 listed here, that may pose some difficulty. So I do urge you to read the textbook and to use some other resources in order to find out some other challenges as well. So, geographic location. Those who live in rural and remote regions in Australia may not have access to a supermarket that sells nutritious foods in close proximity, and therefore have to purchase energy-dense foods that are high in salt and sugar, as they do not perish as quickly and are more practical for these individuals. Income. Individuals with a low SES may not be able to afford nutritious foods, as they are usually more expensive. This therefore results in them purchasing cheaper foods that are not as nutritious. Early life experiences. Those who have a poor diet are likely to have it as their parents did not stress the importance of a healthy diet when they were younger. Thus, they have been used to eating fast food for a large part of their life. Behaviours learnt during childhood are very hard to change. Early life experiences shape individuals and the choices they make in adulthood. That concludes this video. I hope your knowledge of dot point 5 from Unit 3, Area of Study 2 has been consolidated. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to comment them below or send me an email. Thank you.